AMD screws over a lot of people with the 7600 launch. The 4060 Ti launch went worse than you expected it to, and I am in Reese's room. What is happening? Let's get into the hot news, everybody. I'm your Brett host. We're going to be going over the hottest tech news that I can find on the internet while you enjoy your breakfast this Friday, May 26, 2023. So you're probably wondering what's going on. We're trying to go to Computex in Taiwan. We decided to stop in South Africa to pick up Reece along the way. There are complications with that. He might not actually be able to go, but we're at least here with him now.
Yeah. He's real.
I'm going to be so sad. Do it again. I've missed this so much. All right, now go away. Let me do hot news. So while we were traveling here to South Africa, AMD dropped the RX 7600 GPU, which came in at a price point of $269. And it's getting reviewed well. It performs definitely above what the 6600 did and even outperforms the 6650 XT. And it's really that price point of $269 that is getting it to review very decently. So that seems to be good. However, there does appear to be a little bit of kerfuffles behind the scenes, with Steve from Gamers Nexus releasing this video saying that AMD is a mess, partly because they changed that price last minute, which we talked about in hot news on Wednesday, that it was just a push that AMD did. There was a lot of different buggy drivers that were happening behind the scenes. AMD did not really communicate well when it came to reviewers with regards to this graphics card, and it does look like they're scrambling for some reason, whether it's the RTX 4060 that's going to cost $299 and they wanted to drop below that, or they're just really not good at marketing, which is something that I've kind of been hammering home for the last little bit. AMD does seem to be in a state. However, the 7600 does appear to be a good graphics card. And Windows 11 looks to be getting to be an even better operating system because they updated a few things. We're not going to talk about them adding all of the AI that they want to throw in there that Microsoft's been really trying to hammer home, but we will talk about the fact that they added RAR archive support so that you don't need to ever download WinRAR again, which, can we just get an F in chat? Reece, can I get an F?
F!
Thank you. So typically people download 7-zip for this or WinRAR for extracting a RAR archive, but now you can do it natively in Windows. Thanks, Microsoft. I guess that's good. What's also probably going to be good is the fact that you're going to be able to control your RGB lighting directly from Windows 11. We talked about how this was something they tested out a little while ago, and then they were never committing as to whether or not it become a real feature, but now they are saying that dynamic lighting is going to be coming to Windows 11. You can control all of your RGB, allegedly, from a single unified interface, which is something that's desperately needed. Microsoft, please bring this out. I want it, and I want UFD Deals right now, Reece. You give them to us.
Yo, welcome back to UFD Deals.
I can respond to you.
Yeah.
I know this is happening. He's real. We're here together. This is great. Deals.
He's here for it.
I'm here for the deals.
Yo, welcome back to UFD Deals, bringing the hottest tech deals out on the internet. Interesting day for us, an interesting bunch of people, and an interesting bunch of deals. Speaking of, we're going to jump straight into it with the Batman Arkham Collection, which features Arkham Asylum, City, and Night for only $6.99, making it $53 off or 88% off and the lowest price in 30 days. That's 3 legendary games for only $7. You should definitely pick that up. But then next we have the ASRock B660M Steel Legend. This Intel LGA 1700 socket micro ATX motherboard is going for only $99.99, making it $50 off. And then next, we have this really cool build from our friends and channel sponsors Jawa with this build from G-Man Universal, featuring an Intel Core i3 10100 processor, a Red Devil Radeon 5700 XT 8GB, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM running at 3200 MHz, all fit in an Asus Prime Z490A motherboard. Powering everything, we have a 650 watt 80 plus bronze power supply and a crucial P2 250GB M.2 hard drive, all in a Thermaltake V250 mid-tower ATX case. All this for only $475 for one heck of a starter case that's punching way above its weight. But don't forget to check out Jawa for more PC builds. You might find something that fits you a little bit better.
Are you doing Jawa deals right now?
I am.
I love Jawa so much.
Same.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So I come from America. You're in South Africa. Jawa is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that we don't get this here. And with that, I'm going to hand you off back to Brett for the rest of your hot NOS. Hot NOS
time.
Hot NOS.
What doesn't appear to be as good of a deal as any of that crap Reece just talked about is, hey, I appreciate you, your hard work. I love you. Thank you. Is the Cybertruck, because we don't know what price point it's going to start at, and we also know that it's not going to have the feature set that Elon Musk promised when they debuted this truck back when Reece still lived in the United States with me. That's how long it got announced. How long ago?
Still want one.
So we actually got some leaked pictures of the interior with its upcoming steering wheel, which looks to be a bastardization of a regular steering wheel with the yoke steering wheel that they've been trying to roll out. I hate all of this. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments, but it's also not gonna have physical stalks with the actual indicators or turn signals being on the steering wheel itself. I think that's a worse move than the yoke, personally. Having touch buttons for your turn signals? No, I hate it.
Surprise.
Thank you, Reece. And it looks like OpenAI hates the EU, specifically because they have data privacy laws, and it looks like OpenAI is considering removing themselves from Europe due to the fact that they can't just take people's data without asking, not paying them for it, and that there actually seems to be some sort of legislation surrounding it. So it looks like they are considering this not something that they are necessarily going to guaranteed move forward with, just the USA, where we're not going to protect any of that. You can steal all of our data. What's South African data laws looking like?
EU-ish.
EU-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't steal Reece's data either, OpenAI, okay? And EU-ish is what a lot of people said about the PlayStation showcase that happened while we were traveling here to South Africa, because there wasn't a whole lot of first-party titles that people were generally expecting to come out of it. There was rumors of Persona 6 or potentially the Wolverine gameplay, or Bloodborne PC remake. What else was people...
Never gonna happen.
Well, what else were people expecting from the PlayStation showcase? I don't remember. But we got like Splatoon with foam. The big deal was the Spider-Man 2 11-minute gameplay that they got to show off, which a lot of people are thinking looks pretty fantabulous. I enjoy it. Also, we got the release date for the next Assassin's Creed called Mirage, going to be coming out October 12th. And Sony also revealing... Kyler, you got it. Kyler's trying to unlock a South African bathroom door right now. Hey, Kyler, can you come show that you're real here too with everybody? Reece, you have to come in here too.
Yeah.
Reece has to what?
Hey, we're all here
We're all
together.
real.
Hey.
I'm not real.
Okay, all right.
CGI.
I gotta do hot news now. You know what else doesn't seem to be real is the fact that Sony says that they sold more PSVR 2s in the first 6 weeks than they did of the original PSVR, which actually ended up being more of a commercial success than I thought it was going to be, because I thought the PSVR was dead on arrival, but they sold enough to make a second one, and then now they've sold more of the second one than they did of the first one, and we're just, even with the PlayStation Showcase, they didn't really show off anything good for PSVR 2, except for the Resident Evil 4. Let me know if you're excited about that down below in the comments. But what's very clear from you guys is that a lot of people are not excited about the 4060 Ti. It was universally panned in reviews, and even the positive reviews that happened got taken down and retractions issued for that. And it looks like that it's not just at reviewers' hands that this is going to get maligned. It's also at retailers, because it's already being dropped in price when it comes to Europe, with it having a 20 euro price decrease in some Germany retailers, dropping it down to 419 euro, which is below the 440 that it was selling for previously. But then on top of that, there's also reports coming out that at one of the most popular Japanese PC part stores, only one person showed up to buy the 4060 Ti, which is anecdotal, obviously, but seems to bode with what we've been seeing with these RTX 40 series launches. They are just not doing well. Kyler and I experienced this when we went to Micro Center for the 4070. Him, me, and one other guy were the people who were waiting for a 4070 when it launched. The 4060 Ti honestly seems to be a worse value than the 4070, so I'm not surprised that there's even less fanfare for that. But let me know if you know anybody who's picked up a 4060 Ti. Has your friend tried it out? Are you trying it out? Let me know. What are you thinking about this GPU down below in the comments? But I'll let you know what NVIDIA's thinking. They don't care. They don't give a rip, okay? They can sell one 4060 Ti and it doesn't matter at all, because AI. AI is gonna make them all of the money that they need.
AI.
Thank you, Reece. Both NVIDIA and AMD shares are just up a whole lot because of upcoming AI moneymakers that are going to be happening. NVIDIA up 30% in pre-market because the CFO of NVIDIA came out and said that they're expecting to make $11 billion off of AI in the next quarter, which means that you can just not buy a 4060 Ti and they will continue to make money hand over fists and feet over hands, and they're going to have an increase of 64% on that revenue figure in just one quarter. So it looks like NVIDIA is shifting their monetary idea over to AI, just like they did with mining, except for the key difference here is everybody in the retail space and in shareholders approves of AI. So now they can publicly say, we're shifting our production over to AI. With mining, they had to do it all behind the scenes, and then they had to get sued for divesting all of that and not revealing it to shareholders. But now they can say they're doing it, shareholders will give them more money, and everything is better, and gamers lose out. And actually, based on what we're seeing, AMD and Intel might be the place where you have to buy graphics cards if you're a gamer, because Nvidia is just going to be making so much cash off of AI. They're going to be moving their wafer space over to AI cards. Screw you and your video games. AMD and Intel might be our only hope left. Kyler, you want to be in the conclusion of hot news?
Say yes.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's the crossover episode.
It's the crossover episode. I forgot how I was going to segue out of this, but you're our only hope for making sure that our Computex streams are good. We're actually going to be giving away 13900K in RTX 4090 to help incentivize you guys to come watch our Computex streams. Catlin, can you show them me showing it off on Wednesday about the computer that we're giving away? Yeah, we're giving away that, all right? And hopefully Reece can join us. Guys, give us your thoughts and prayers
Fingers
for Reece
crossed.
getting to Taiwan, because we really need it.
Cross them fingies.
We're not even joking.
Toes too.
Toast too. All right, well, we'll see you in another hot news at some point. Kyler will definitely be there. I'm really hoping Reece will be there.
Good evening.
It's
Even
definitely
me.
going to be from Taiwan. Hot news out.